Hey everybody, it's Jack and Dan.
We're getting a little bit of a late start on spring. Everything going on with the virus has made it very, very busy for some people. For other people, not so much. For me, it did. So, plus the weather was pretty awful. If you didn't see our last few videos, it was snowing and everything in like the end of April. So, getting a good start. Right here, you can see our hostas are already coming in. We got a lot of those guys coming in here in the mulch and everything here. Still a lot of leaves that are just left over from last year. Let's head back here. We'll take a look at things. All right, go through our little gate here. We had to clean up all this stuff. As you can see, our grass is a little on the tall side, huh, buddy? We already had the guy come and do a treatment, and we get a lot of rain and sun here in this area. Lacey's been going through here like a jungle. She's been like a wild animal in the jungle. We still have the bags on. Normally in the winter, we'll try to, get a leaf cleanup here. We do have a lot of areas where we took them out of the mulch and stuff, but we didn't have a chance. So we're going to pop this blade off here, which is not really, if you didn't see our attachment video, took a couple hours to put all that on, right?
Yes.
But now all we have to do is pull the quick release pins here, and we're going to pop that in the shed for next winter, and we're ready to go and start doing this jungle here. Okay, so we did quite a few videos on the plow. We ended up using it, I want to say 3 times. Well, 3 times is a pretty decent amount of snow. 1 time, not too much. But anyway, it worked awesome. We totally are glad that we got it. We got a lot of comments about it. We highly recommend it. Made by Brindley. Brindley sent us some pretty awesome stuff. We're going to be doing like an unboxing of all our mail and everything coming up, so that's going to be in there too. The only issue that we had that some people were saying here, if you can notice, when you put this down and you bring it up, you'll notice it's a little weak here and it started bending. So we had to like bend it back. We did talk to them about it, and lots of other people have made comments, and apparently they're going to reinforce that somehow. So we'll see how that goes. But it wasn't a massive deal. I mean, we just bent it back. It was no huge deal.
Yeah.
The cool part about this is now that it's all put together, all you got to do here is take this cotter pin out here, and we're going to pop this one out, and then we're going to pop this one out.
The part where you put it on is the hard part.
Yeah. And then these 2 pegs come out like this. And it's probably a little stuck in there. There we go. So now the whole plow is off. Just from those 2 things. So just push this back a little bit. You can see.
Wow.
There you go.
It's that easy.
Yep, just that easy. So
you heard that? They heard that purr sound? It was like,
yeah, it's electric. So that'll just stay on. I mean, you could take it off if you want, but we're just going to leave that on there. And then next winter, we'll be able to just pull this right up and pop it right back on. We're going to take this in the shed. So honestly, this was about $350. I mean, I'm sure it'll last a good, probably the life of this mower at least. So totally worth it. Never have to, snow blow or shovel again. So let's toss this in the shed, and we'll go a couple more things over here. Okay, so as far as that handle on the plow goes, not a big deal, but obviously if we have to keep bending it back and forth, it's probably going to get weak and ultimately break. We're probably going to reinforce it ourselves, but again, Brindley is aware of it, and they're working on something to make it stronger. As far as the blades go, like I said in my initial video, we ordered an extra set of bagging blades. You do not have to do that because when you order the bag system, it comes with them. So don't make the same mistake we did. However, they were, I don't know, not very expensive, so I figured I would just keep them in case I need one in the future. Ultimately, we are going to put these mulching blades back on. I'm going to sharpen them a little bit.
Keep away from children.
Yes, keep away from children. We're going to put these back on, but the first few times we cut in the spring, because we've been getting so much water, we're going to leave the bags on and we're going to bag it because I'm not going to be able to mulch it, especially being this deep. You can see what this is like right here. Lacey can barely even walk through this. It's like a jungle. All right, so we got a pretty cool thing here. We do get a lot of mushrooms. Normally it's more in the fall, but we have a fellow YouTuber named Walt Reven. I'm not sure if you say Raven or Reven, but anyway, Walt, you know who you are. He's going to comment on this because he knows his stuff. We think that we have some what they call Morels. Pretty awesome mushroom. Never seen these here before, but this is pretty cool. I'm going to be cutting the grass, so I thought I'd pull this out. Look at this amazing...
He says he's going to eat it, but I'm not going to eat it.
I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Look at this guy right here.
Ooh.
Never seen one of these before. Look at how neat that is.
It looks cool, but...
And I said, hey, those look like those mushrooms that Walt always talks about. Isn't that neat? And then we found more.
Looks like SpongeBob.
Yeah. Look over here. Here's another one. Look at this guy.
That's like a pine tree
Sticking
one.
out of the tree line. Look at this.
Pine tree.
How cool is that? This one looks pretty good. I might have to try that sucker.
Oh.
I might just
Ooh.
eat it right out in the yard. I don't know.
God.
And then we saw a couple other ones. Look at these over here. There's more. So we do have an old stump here nearby this, but anyway, never noticed these before ever. Aren't these cool? Look at all these awesome ones. But I really like the look of this one.
Ooh,
so, I don't know, man. So, Walt, make a comment on here. You know your mushrooms. Never saw these before. There's some other ones over here we're going to show you too real quick. But over here, you can see our stumps get a lot of these kind of mushrooms too. These like shelfy looking things here. They kind of grow sideways. And these are pretty neat too. There's a lot of people that watch our channel into mushrooms and hunt for mushrooms.
Mushrooms.
We have more this year than we ever have. But like I said, this is one of the coolest ones I've ever seen. This does look pretty tasty. So I may have to eat that. I'm not quite sure how to prepare it. I'm going to look at some of Walt's videos.
Yeah, maybe you
We're
should
going to put a
ask
link in the description to Walt's page if you're interested in wild mushrooms. There's another channel that we watch, Wild Edibles. Very, very, very cool people. They do lots of cool stuff too, and they have bunnies and rabbits and other animals, and they're working on tanks and
It kind of
ponds.
does look good though. Like I have to admit, the texture looks really good.
Yeah, like I would.
You
want to try it. It's got bugs on it, though. I don't know. This thing's just crushing right away. Look at how long some of this grass was. Look at that piece of grass that I just found in here. That's like 6 or 7 inches long. That's how tall it was over there. Cutting right through it, no problem. I set it right at the low setting. I mean, it's just smashing it. Totally awesome. Usually the first couple cuts, we do leave the bags on. Show them the sticks. This is just from this last storm we had at the end of winter.
No, still listening.
Look at this giant pile. Oh, yeah, this is our thing. Well, the letters are starting to come off. We're going to get a new one. It used to say,
Got burned.
no soliciting unless you're dropping off coffee or want to do our laundry.
Yeah.
But you know what? Nobody looks at it anyway, and they still come to the door. So I'm like, can't you read the
They
sign?
never do my laundry.
And they do not do our laundry or bring me coffee. So anyway, we're burning that old one with all. We take this big old steel wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
And we
It's all
just light it
sticks.
up. That'll all be gone in about 2 seconds. But anyway, we're going to dump some of these grass clippings kind of on top of these leaves a little bit. First couple times we cut during the year, like I said, we bag it. But things are looking pretty good. We got a lot of edging and trimming to do, though. A lot of edging and trimming. We're going to use our work stuff for that.
Yeah, he's got to do it because I can't do it.
It is kind of difficult. If you haven't seen our works videos, they're part of our playlist and our yard stuff. If you haven't seen our RYOBI videos, we have a whole line of those as well, because it's amazing stuff, and we have tons of things. I think that's probably our biggest video, isn't it, buddy?
Yeah, I think so.
I think our RYOBI initial, I don't know, about 9 months ago when we got it, 10 months ago, has something like 40 or 50,000 views, so that's pretty cool. We're going to be doing some follow-ups on those kind of things too. But anyway, I just wanted to kind of show how this thing was crushing. I mean, look how long that is. That's amazing. All right, guys, we'll see you next time.
It's like a Viking death of the sign.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. It's a lot of sticks, man.